Hi there, everyone. It's Robin Chodak from Suicide Survivor Support again. I did my first Be Live with you yesterday, and I know some people were on, and I didn't really see their comments, so I'm going to try to look for those comments right now so we could interact. I see someone on now, which is great. I'm used to doing interviews for Transformation TV, but now I'm here solo. But I just want to check in with you because of those recent suicides of Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain. And I'm wondering what your thoughts are about social media. Do you believe that social media is playing a role in this, especially when it comes to children? You know, I lost my husband in 2005, and I really can say that social media played a part in it in the regards that he didn't become depressed because of social media. I know that some younger people, they get on social media and they compare themselves, their lives, and this adds to their depression. That could be a problem, right? And I also think that the way things are put out in social media, that it brings about these ideas in other people's minds that are already maybe unstable and thinking about suicide. It's as if it's a copycat effect. I don't know. I'm wondering what your thoughts are. I mean, you that are here on this page, you would know better than most because you have lost your loved one to suicide just like I have. So I'd be curious to see what your thoughts are. I don't know, but I do know that something needs to be done. It's it seems like it's, well, we actually know from the disease control centers that suicide has been on the rise since 1999. We know this. So what can we do? I mean, we know that there's a lot of mental awareness going on, and that's a great thing. And I'm not so much on the side of the mental awareness. I'm working for us, for me and you who have lost our loved one. We kind of get forgotten about sometimes because they're so focused on mental awareness that they forget about us on the other end who have lost someone and are grieving. And that's what I try to do, is to help you begin to move beyond your grief, because I know what that was like to lose my loved one, and I know you have too. So I'm just curious, like I said, what are your thoughts about social media, and do you believe that it is playing a role? I don't know. Like I said, for Steve, he was, he was older, okay? He was in his 40s. And I didn't grow up with social media. If you're my age or 10 years younger, you didn't grow up with social media. I mean, social media is new. It's new in the last 10 years. But I know I've become addicted to it myself. I mean, I work hard all the time. I'm on social media because, frankly, that's the way you need to do business. But I'm really concerned about our young kids, our children. Are they getting too addicted and maybe they're not reaching out? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't claim to have the answers. And the other thing that is difficult, that I find a little bit of a problem, is that I don't know if you've read a lot about mental awareness, but they say that suicide is preventable. It can be preventable. They use that word. And that brings another set of issues along with us. Again, I'm always considering us. We're the ones, right? We're the ones that are left behind. Because when they say it's preventable, that just adds more guilt. I already felt guilty. And I know many of you have. I know I've worked with clients. They have felt guilty. And when we hear preventable, it makes it sound like, wow, we could have done something to stop the suicide of our loved one. But you know what? the truth is, we couldn't. I realized I couldn't stay home every single day of my life to be with Steve, and nor could you stay home every day to be with your loved one. So we must consider that. Don't let those ideas about mental health put you in that stuck state, and keep you in guilt, because we don't want that. We want you to be able to move forward. That's my whole message. It's about moving forward and transformation. And I know that if you recently lost someone, this is just going in one ear and out the other, and it doesn't make sense. And I get that. I was there. But it's important that you stay with people that have survived and you listen to them because they worked through it. I went to support groups and I listened to people that lost their children, that lost their spouse, and they were in a good place. And I said to myself, well, how can that be? I couldn't see myself in that place. But you know what? As time passed and as I worked, I had to work on my journey. And you do too. We all do. We can't be stuck over here and then to expect to be living a good life over here if we don't work on our journey. So again, I'm glad you're with me. I'm really liking this Be Live stuff because I can really be live for you. You know, it's a little bit of some coaching tips I can give you. And I would love interaction. I see maybe there's some viewers. Oh, actually, no, I don't see any. You know, maybe it's not a good time. I'm really not sure. But the great news is you can always watch these replays. And if this is something you all like, maybe I can do this more often. But again, like I said, this page is about us, about those who have survived. And I want you to thrive. I want you to be able to love your life. And I know it doesn't sound like it's possible now, but trust me, it is. And there's many on this page that I know you are living your life. I get emails and I see posts and their life is good. And that's the way it should be. And you need to know that your loved one will always be with you. They're always with us in our hearts. Their energy is around us. And that love that we shared with them is with us forever. So I hope you let me know. Write me some comments. Let me know what you think of this. And another thing I want to say, because I'm all about self-care, and that's why I wrote my book, Be Gentle With Me, I'm Grieving. As you can see, I'm in my backyard. We've had so much rain. I couldn't get outside, but now that it stopped raining, the sun is shining. Oh, thank you, God. And it's beautiful. And what I want to say to you, it's important on your journey of self-care to get out in nature, to be outside as much as you can and just breathe in the energy that the trees put off and hear the sounds of nature. Listen to the birds. Feel the breeze on your face. Just begin to relax into the beauty of environment. I know it's hard. You might want to just stay curled up in your bed, but just begin to take those first steps on your journey, okay? Because that's really where it all begins. You must take that first step. So I just want you all to know I'm thinking of you. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Father's Day is coming up. I know it's a difficult day for many. I wrote a blog about it. Go out to my website, robin.chodak, read my blog, and just take care of yourself, okay? And that's all I have for now. So take care. Bye-bye.